Phoenicians have already made good use of the newly widened Pillars of Hercules. Now it's time to follow suit. The lands around the Mediterranean have been settled for a long time, and while the civilizations living there couldn't possibly be as advanced as Atlantean society, they probably still have plentiful goods to offer. An eager band of adventurers has consented to explore the area and forge relationships with the peoples that they meet. In the meantime, Lixus should be built into a bustling city, both to support trade and to impress the foreign cultures that visit the Atlantean city.
Now return to Let's Play Poseidon. Alright, so, the gods that we have are Poseidon, which, how are you ever supposed to get this on the map? And then there is the Pillar of Hercules, which we will be doing. Later we will also have another temple to Ares, which we can fit right up here. So I am, in fact, going to move the Hippodrome, so it's at least big, and it'll fit along here. And it'll hopefully be bringing in drachmas. So that unfortunately means that all the horses over here are going to have to move the whole shebang, but let's get that done now. Alright. So, looks right there. The Hippodrome. Start with this. Once it gets there. There you go. Ah, damn it. They really could have done this easier, done this better. Okay, so this one has to come in, right. Okay, now I think if this goes up, something like that. And we can go 2 more. Okay. Okay, it fits. Good. Now all we have to do is that, and then we can add a horse ranch over to here. And unfortunately that is getting rid of a lot of horses. I probably should have turned that off first. Go ahead and make a storehouse purely to get wheat. Let's drag that like so. And then, oops, is he still there? There. Okay, then we just empty that. And unfortunately, we'll just have to get rid of the horses. Well, maybe not. Maybe he'll come all the way over here for those horses. Let's actually leave it. I just hope he'll get the horses. Maybe if I stockpile the wheat there. Now it's just whatever horses he can drag over there. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. It does indeed go get the horses, hopefully before they all disappear. Cool. Next is Pillars of Atlas, which will be down here. Yeah, and then I can just have a road for whatever reason. He doesn't need roads. Still, just for the sake of it, make it go that way. And I'm sure I can wrap the road around here somehow. Okay, so I mean, realistically then, since we don't have to come up here this way, I could clear this and then put decoration here. I think we'll fine. So, we do have now a small Atlas statue, thanks to Hercules. This still has not gone away yet. And I think this is going to be a big hub for some problems. So I will put this right here. Facing that way. Yeah. Okay. And why don't we I don't know that this is going to be enough. We'll find out. And maybe another statue there could do it. Again, I might want to put the avenues here, because I think they're stronger than parks. Alright, what else do we have here? 8 trading partners. We have to wait until someone shows up, because right now we've only got the Phoenicians here. And that profit is going to be insane. Right now, though, we can probably get away with the skeins of fleece. So why don't we clear off that, and we will accept... Actually, let's get that. And then, no, hold on. There. Okay. We will, we can do this for a little bit. We can afford to do this for just a little bit. We will kill off that so that they hopefully start dragging all of this. Now this says get, yeah, so they should keep it, and they should keep that. Okay. These guys need armor. Right, okay, so we got some other things here. Since we've got the horse, we can now put the chariot factory here, but we are going to need some armor. And we could get armor straight. That is stupid. We could do bronze from Carthage. That is where that is going to have to go. Alright, well this is all sea trade, so basically we need to wait now for Hercules to finish. So that, and then the sanctuary. Okay. Atlas 1700. Yeah, we can get it done. We can grab it. So this will face what direction? This way? I don't know what rotating it is going to face it. Is it going to face it off that way, or is it going to face it off this way? I'll just put it down how it is. Okay, and now... Oh, now... Just thinking of where I want to put these guys. Tell you what, we'll put them right there. We can do 1. We can even maybe do 2. Let's just keep the extra guys for now. So did he bring some horses? No, not yet. Flood! How can this be, Gazippolis? Water has overflowed its banks onto our land, and it's not receding. The coastline is permanently altered. Alright. Well, damn, we didn't get that out of the way. Alright. This one still remains, though. So, now... Now we do have a lot... That's not the right thing. There. Now we do at least have... Well... Okay, we might have to... Let's just... Who was that? Who was that again? Atlantis? I think it was Atlantis. Because they would sell me... So we have one to Mastonia, right? And they were buying the fleece? Yeah. Alright. So since that is still our major domestic product, actually, it would probably be better to put them down here, because that's more of a straight shot. That's... Yeah. Because we can put... Atlantis. Alright. Now, unfortunately, because of the placement here, we're missing a few spots that could otherwise be used, but we do have some down here if I really have to do outer work. And in fact, since the monument is going to be here, if we have to import anything like wood, we could put that over there. Alright. So put that here. And go back to selling as much fleece as possible. And, are we getting that wine? We have not been giving away the wine. We will have to do that at some point. So why don't I go ahead and tell you to get that wine. And get the armor. And these guys, I mean, yes, it takes a while for them to filter in when they don't have it. But, it should... take, you know, like, this will be enough. Like, they won't consume more than the 8 once they get going, hopefully. Okay. Haven't yet emptied that completely. Alright, so, I mean, I'd hate to get rid of this, too. if I sell it all, we're no longer going to be buying that. I could maybe put a temporary road there to empty it out. But no, because then they're just going to keep bringing. So let's lower it down to the 10, because I don't think the guy's been here yet. Well, yes, okay. Alright, screw it. Estonia. And then that actually looks like we could fit yet another one there. We can indeed. Good. Alright. So back to selling our fleece. Tremendous amounts of fleece. Back to buying this at, well, probably now we need to go up to 8. We're about to... Well, no, we're not. No. We're not about to do any of that. Alright? And then it's got to be Carthage. Because we need the bronze so that we can turn around and make armor. Now, does anybody buy armor? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we can sell marble to Sidon instead and just buy armor. I wonder what the markup is on that. Alright. That would be extremely expensive, but if it offsets, which it does not, but nonetheless. So, well, I mean, we need it right now, actually. But I do have some people that we can expand that. Alright, so you now need to come up here. And we can just... I mean, there will be... So what do we have here? This will have to be the 4x. So it'll go out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could drag it out to here and avoid it, or I could just put roadblock there. So if we have to, we can skirt around. We will not be able to fit trade route there, but we can connect up to these extra ones if need be. It'll have to be a different dude that does it. Okay, now if I put that there, is that going to work? We'll have to watch.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
And perfect. Alrighty. Okay, this is not perfect though. We have a problem here. So, let's see, how many statues do we have? Not enough. Not enough that I think we need to use them. Orrery right next to the college makes sense. And how about a spring to mirror that? And some ionic columns, and my money is bye-bye. That's a problem. We need to stop spending for a while and start making some money again. Okay. So as long as we can just handle... Like, the sculptures will be last. Who gives me wood? Just Tyre, huh? I don't think I can fit any more in here. Oh, I could fit one more. The rest of these, though, no go. But they might be able to fit a frigate. A frigate. Okay. Well, that's not going to work either. Oh, right there. Actually, okay, perfect. Because we will need 2 frigates for later. And then, I mean, right now we need to build up that armor. We'll have to go conquering eventually. Okay, right. I forgot that I was doing this. When that is emptied, which will hopefully be soon, we'll do that. We'll just knock out the fleece thing right away so that we can go back to making money. Solid choice. Oh, we got all the horses? Looks like we got the horses. Okay, it's still small enough that horses... citizens can be heard yelping excitedly, talking of the latest races at the track. They're quite pleased. The city is an exciting form of entertainment. They're spending money freely. And we doubled the size for double the money, I guess, so that makes sense. Alright, well, shit. It does appear that... well, just get rid of some horsies. That's fine. This has to be getting the wheat. So now we need to undo that, and now this one will be getting the horses. Let's undo that. Let's do some columns and some short obelisks. Hooray! And I'll decorate this whole area up here, just to make it look nice, because what else am I going to do with it? And the appeal... Okay, I'm pretty sure he does... The monumental statues put out as much as these. So, that should hopefully work out for us. Where are we at? We're selling a lot of that. And this guy is not... coming for that wine. Okay, now he's taking it. Alright. Get that fleece. Okay, we'll wait until we've sold off some so we can fill our coffers again. And stop selling. Stop selling. Get that full. Food's all good. Memphis has been discovered. Explorers have returned from their exploits and report they've discovered Memphis. That will hopefully be our next trading partner, but I think they have to decide on their own. They are an ally. Okay. I'm guessing maybe that... Well, we'll find out. Yes. Okay. 64. I would rather have this full first, so we'll wait on that. We have our 8th trading partner. What didn't even pay attention. They sell wheat. Okay. Useless. We do have some people, so since we are selling, let's get them tucked into some more here. Apparently...
God can offer you a kraken.
Okay, apparently that is not what we need. And we can also get rid of that. Yeah, that is not what we're waiting on right now, or maybe it is. Okay, in that case, second one of you. These ones, well, for now, we can just do, like, just parks, I guess. Or two of those in a water park. There you go. I'll have to watch how I do this road. I guess maybe if I snag it that way, we can still put, like, not that at all. Columns. There we go. Get a few more people in. Perfect. What is your problem? Still appeal. Okay. Two, three, four. So it's pretty much going to go this whole way back. We can do something like that. We can then do maybe a shell garden and a couple more of these. Yeah, and then this guy will just loop around to here and take care of that. Memphis buys more fleece. Ah, another valuable trading partner. All right. Well, okay, they buy fleece. They didn't buy fleece to begin with. Sidon is... Right, we're using that at the moment. So who else was I thinking? is Carthage. Carthage sells the bronze. Yes, okay. And they are very rich. Fortunately, we can't really sell anything to them, but we may as well get that started, because we got the people. And now the question is going to be, where do I want this little manufacturing hub? I guess we can use what's back here, because we won't go that way. And I wasn't even thinking, I keep neglecting this to come back here. Okay, if we loop around... It is right there. Yeah, it's really, really stupid and awkward. But it'll work. Perfect. So yeah, we could do a little manufacturing loop behind here because nothing else is going to go there. We can't use that one. So with 8 trading partners, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then... Now these ones we can't, like we can only use here because it blocks off. Same here. So those are 2 other locations where we could put the frigates. But, I mean, we've got the space here, and they would be kind of... I don't know. If we want to use these, we got to go way up here. Otherwise, we got to drag a road all the way over to here. Or does... Oh, that works too. Really weird. Okay, well, we could get 2 here. So we might not need to go up here at all. In fact. Because that would... That'd be 4, 7. I don't know that we need all of them. Ah, we need Tyre because they sell the wood, right? So we do need at least 2 more. Alright. Okay. Now let's get So we can't interfere with you. So I'm gonna have to have that loop come this way. Or okay, I'll figure this out. Hold on. Okay, I'm just curious. I don't think this is going to happen, but it would be interesting if he could walk all the way here and then loop around. Otherwise, we're going to have a second guy come over here, and I think I will anyway, just because this is kind of a loop of industry that we can make. But it seems kind of a waste just to have him going there and back again, but yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see. Need some people. Speed up. Wow, he does. Okay, well that's real tempting to just keep it like that, actually. There's a bit more space here, but boy, I could save myself some trouble. What are you? Shit. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. I connected this because I thought, oh, hey, that'll be a good shortcut. Well, you know, actually this will still work. This will still work, because they still have to go past the houses to get to their destination buildings. Alright, this isn't a crisis. Get rid of that, though. And they're coming around this way. Okay. So this is the straightaway. We'll decorate that. Maybe with, like, victory columns or something. I don't know. Get people excited. Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh, they're all going that way. Okay. Well, I guess it makes sense since the entrance is way right there, but I mean, they've got their own. Whatever. Doesn't matter as long as it's still all working. Okay, we can now get rid of... Yes, we can. We can now get rid of the fleece. I mean, this is just like, I won't be able to... Alright. This is my break. Like, this is the last thing that I could, if I wanted to, like, sit here and make money or something, I could make a bunch of money and then set this aside, but I just want this out of my way. Alright. Oh, wow. And that took it out of everywhere. Let's empty that. And let's empty that. Or just say don't accept anymore. Let's make sure it gets tucked... Okay, good. Go back to selling, please. Go back to selling. And... Shit, who was it? Memphis. Memphis, right. Okay, well, having Carthage right here is good because here's where I can set up my industry. So we're fine with that. Yeah. Since there is no... It would only be the manufacturing. So for like sculpture works, actually... We're going to need 4 sculpture... Or, okay. What am I doing? 4 of those. And this is going to be pricey as shit. It's okay though, like we got a whole new area here that we can still fill in, and same over here in fact. Memphis sells more wheat. We do not need that. I'll go ahead and pop these in. How about some of that? Nope, nope. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Flower garden? No, hedge maze, there you go. The hedge maze here. Because we can just fill this in with crap. Like, gazebo. We've already got one right there. How about a sundial? Yeah. So that the astronomers can tell the time. And flower garden. And just happiness monument available. Good. Probably need to stockpile some of those just a bit. And let's grab a spring or a hedge maze again. Dolphin sculpture, yeah. Let's use a dolphin sculpture. Ionic columns. And let's see, park. Nope, water park. It's easier to do it this way first. Park and... Said it was easier to do it. Okay. There. That works. A few more people. This doesn't work because I'm a dum-dum. That's where a 3x needs to go. Dolphin sculpture. There you go. Better. Okay, we seem to be making that money. We got our 4. Let's get down a sculpture. Oh. Okay, we do have the... yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Sculpture studio. 2? We can get 2. We're going to need more bronze for that. And yeah, we're losing a lot of money, so how about 1? Maybe by that time they'll be done. Oh, and we still need the wood. 20? Trade with Carthage just shut down. Damn it.
This city is great. What's your formula for success?
Huh? Now they're not trading. Well, I should have done that sooner. Nobody else sells it. We're going to have to get very expensive sculpture from AY. Actually, I think somebody else grows up, because now we're back down to 7. Oh, we got 1 for free. Well, not quite free. Anyway, back to this. We needed how much wood? 20 wood. So we'll go back to... Do you think we can handle 12 at a time? Just by 4. Got to keep the monthly expenses. Overall, it's going to be expensive, but if we can keep within... And I was not selling... Oh, right, because we're getting ahead of myself again. Memphis. Okay, well, we can sell Memphis then. We don't need you now. And try and make some more money.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
So I guess we'll be making this loop next then. Which sucks. Well, whoever comes up with bronze next, actually. I said I was going to put wood over there too, didn't I? Because it's only going to have to be over here. So we'll have to swap. We'll swap them. We'll bring the fleece guy down here, and then we'll put the bronze back up here where I'm going to be manufacturing it. And since you aren't doing shit anymore, let me check this. Available for export, yeah. We can't. Gonna have to wait until we get somebody unlocked. So, yeah, that's pretty much Thebes has been discovered. They were discovered, but they're not. Maybe I gotta let it go for a minute. They don't have any goods. Okay, well that must have to come later then, I guess. We are waiting on wood. There's 4. I guess I could have bought a little bit more. Damn, that's a lot of scientists going that way. And the fleece are going this way for some reason. I guess to get up there. Alright. Strange pathfinding, but whatever. God, I hate to have all that just sitting there because we could, well, we have a solution to that, dum-dum. We still need some, but we need the wood more. And with the amount that we're clearly making, suggest that that is... You know, if they regard me so highly, perhaps they would like to give me some wine. Again. I mean, every time I do this, it pisses all my other people off, but... I don't know, man. Like, we're gonna need it. Yeah, I'm going to need it because if I'm going to build up an army, which I intend to do this mission. All right. Plenty. Oh, horses. What I actually do need is wheat. Although, I seem to be fine on that. So maybe we can just tone down a little bit. Thebes buys more marble. Argos is discovered. And they are a rival. Okay, well, Thebes is only buying that. I need them to sell me bronze. They don't even sell bronze. Do we just have to sell the... Yeah, it's we. Oh, I mean, but I can't. They just said they're closing down. So why can I build a pier to Carthage? Hold on a minute. What the hell is going on here? City's not trading, so why didn't it get rid of it? That's weird. Alright, well, I am convinced that it is going to be Thebes that will give me the bronze. That it will eventually flip over. Or maybe not. Like, maybe I'm just wrong about that. So I guess we do a Y down here. And then we do another one to Tyre. Oh. Okay. Getting a little fussy there, I guess. Okay, so it's going to go like that. And so that it does not conflict with that. There. And this can wander off that way. Well, yeah, because there's going to be... Well, no, actually, I can fit 2 frigates here. So I guess if only I get a third one, then that can go there. Alternatively, we could make this guy now go down this whole route up to here, and then this guy could do a small loop here. But then that would... never mind. Just never mind. I don't think we're going to need that for right now. Alright. So, this will Oh, okay. Let's buy 3 we need there. And we need to buy 4 at a time? I mean, should we be buying it 4 at a time? Because it seems like it's not a great idea. And now we go to Thebes. If Thebes sells the bronze, Thebes should be up here. Just that'll make it a lot easier. So, right. This is Memphis. Musical chairs, Memphis. Thebes. Thebes right now we can sell some marble to. I mean, maybe we shouldn't, though. And then this will... Alright, we're... selling. Wine. Good. We're looking at that, right? We will eventually need to buy that, but I think now that we're selling marble... Alright. No more of that. They do sell the olive oil here. Anyone closer sell the olive oil? Oh, we're buying it from you anyway. No, we don't. They don't sell it. We sell it to them. Oh. No, we sell to the... Yeah, fuck. God damn it. How long have I been playing this now? It's unfortunate he doesn't take that directly to the thing, but why is he only taking 3? That's awkward. Alright, we're probably going to need people here pretty soon. Thebes now sells wine. I now have no idea where you are. That's not what I need. What I need is... I guess we could buy that armor. It's not necessary, but we're going to have to conquer the next time we come back here. And, how am I supposed to make this fucking money? Like, it has to. If we're going to make tax revenue, which is part of this... Okay. Well, when this thing is done, we'll come back, because then we're going to have to switch the industry to buying some armor. Fortunately, we don't have to buy constant of that, so...
What other god can offer you?
I will be back. Well, Carthage is back on the menu. Alright. Unfortunately now, where do I put that? Well, I guess I don't need a Y anymore, because I've got my sculpture. No, I don't. I thought I bought 4. There was one there, and then I bought... Okay, well, I guess... But I bought 3. Where did the sculpture go? Hold on, maybe he's... They don't have it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so once that guy's gone, unfortunately, we're doing that for bronze, right? So Thebes can go down, and then... God. Round and round it goes, but yes, once we sell this, I'll put that back down there. I'll get Carthage back up here. Damn it, now that I bought all that, this is pointless. Come on, who's the guy? There you go. Okay. Carthage can come back. And a Y can go away. And Thebes... Well, it's just going to be a trek no matter what. So, the marble? Did we still have? Yeah, we still had plenty. Okay. Let's see, what can we do here? I guess we can just do a good old-fashioned one. And sundial. Couple columns. I'll probably take care of that. Alright. Back to this. So now we do have to bring some people in. So now we'll go to fleece and yeah, well, boy, they've got all the culture buildings here. That means they will go one step above these guys. No, they won't. They'll stop there because, but they're going to go up like what, 2 levels, 3 levels. It's going to be a lot of people. But I need some people. Or I guess I could wait since these guys are almost done. Let's get this temple built. Although that's going to consume a lot of people, even once I delete those. Pillar of Atlas is complete. The son of Poseidon. Great Titan helps stonecutters chisel marble. Okay, well that'll at least help that. Employees needed. Yeah. Stop. So, even with those, yeah. Now we need even more people. Alright. Fine. Fleece. Like the thing we make here, so we're fine. Do that. We are selling the marble. Okay, let's lower this down to 12 so that we can share. Yeah, there is sadly no cut through here, so they could make a shortcut. I'm just gonna have to, and I am gonna have a problem here. If I put roadblocks, he's not gonna be able to go the whole way. So that's only gonna matter if I put a frigate here. He'll be able to just go, loop, right there. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna have to, I guess, cut the road, because I can't be having this guy go wandering around the backside. Okay. So lots of people should be coming in. Shit. Whoops. Well, I can just give them fake jobs in anticipation of Ares eventually. I did leave a gap there, otherwise I could make another one of those. Push that over. I've still got a lot of room up in here, don't I? I do. I don't know, I like having a couple gaps. It makes a lot of sense to do that. So let's just make another one of these instead. And we'll have them accept marble as well. And at least we'll have the store boys take that. We can stop... Well, not if I want... Yeah, let's stop buying that. Because we need the profit. Where are we at on profit? Close. We're not going to be so close, but I need that armor. I've got to have the armor. Okay. Well, when these guys set in, I'll put some armor down, and I'll just... I mean, we'll just have to do the whole thing. Like, I'm going to have the chariots, and... Which means we will need the wood. We'll need the wood up here. How about get? I don't think they ever give... We haven't even been given any more. We will need horses then. Okay, god damn it. Alright, what, like 8? 8 and 16? Well, no, if we're going to be buying it, we don't want that much. Alright. I'll get my shit sorted here. Alright, well, we're not quite there. I've got the beginnings of an army. Everybody's got their armor in. But now we're just kind of waiting on that, which I guess means I can turn this off. Stop buying that. But we're still not quite there. Money-wise, we are at 637, and we need to be a lot higher. So what I'm going to try and do, for the remainder of the year, I'm going to bump the tax rate up, which looks like it's going to give me... Well, really, not all that much. About 400 more than usual. What about very high? Do you think we can last on that? Let's give it a shot. Actually, okay, first of all, let's turn off everything that we're buying. And hope the whole system doesn't collapse here. Olive oil. Oh, right. I wanted to keep it artificially low. So it doesn't really matter there. We won't be buying any more of that. Alright. This could be tricky. I guess temporarily, for you, I can put you in there. These guys, though, I just have to hope they don't revolt, because otherwise I could put that one up there. Or, well, yeah, I can't take a tax office out either. Well, here we go. Let's just see what happens.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Of crises. Okay, nobody's getting uppity because the thing is there. And we will hit that. Good. Pause. We're back down to normal. We're good. I will just have to remember to turn everything back on when the city comes back into play, because... Or, alternatively, next month... Okay. Let's go turn that shit back on. Turn on the wheats. Turn on... There, turn that on. We need the wood for more chariots. And they're still working on stuff. Oh, they just don't have... They got no more room. Okay, well, we will have to put into triremes or frigates next, because I'm pretty sure we have to conquer Argos. And Argos has 3 shields, so there's no way I can do it now on what I've got. Let me check this again. That is not what I wanted. There's no unrest in the city. Okay, so that little few months of extra taxes has pushed us over. We just gotta hope that no last-minute frigates come in and eat all my money, but here we go. Here we go.
The Mediterranean explorations were quite fruitful indeed. Goods flow easily between the Mediterranean nations and Atlantis, and profits in Lixus are way up. As expected, the cultures encountered couldn't hold a candle to the Atlanteans. The Egyptians are much like the Mayans were hundreds of years ago, primitive and in desperate need of Atlantean beneficence. The Greeks, on the other hand, are an entirely different ball of wax. They are by far the most haughty civilization, if you can even use that term when referring to them, that we have ever met. After displaying our superior knowledge and showing them our excellent Atlantean goods, the Greeks ordered us off their land, while making threatening motions with their spears. It's so sad when an entire culture is too insecure to realize that a superior people can only help them. Meanwhile, the Phoenicians have taken great advantage of the widening of the Pillars of Hercules. They have crisscrossed the Atlantic, even trading with our Mayans directly. We're certainly glad that Atlantis can be of such a great help to those money-centered Phoenicians. Now that we know what is out there in the Mediterranean, it is time to establish an Atlantean colony further to the east to increase profits from trade.
Alright, another long episode. See you next time.